Everybody, it's me, Bonka922. Okay, so here we are. Dan's done, Bleach is done, and now we have the third one in our trifecta. Tower of God, Season 2, Episode 26, Dawn of the Departure. Now, I don't expect this to come back anytime soon. I don't know where the manhwa is currently, but the way this ended, it was decent. It was a decent ending to the season. They escape. What ends on happening is basically everybody, including Bam, get on the ship that's going to leave. They almost get stopped by Rankers, but the guy in charge says, "Stop! Don't let them go. Forget about the Thorn." Now, what this episode does is it sets up what is coming. And what is coming? The Hell Train. Now, I can't go into details of exactly what the Hell Train is, because I'm currently stuck. I stopped like halfway, quarter way with the Hell Train in the manhwa. Now, least to say, this goes into details. When we eventually get to this in Season 3, it's going to be a huge thing. Huge, massive thing. But this episode basically concludes. They all escape. We get a bunch of characters talking to each other. We've got Bam's master talking to Karaka, the guy who is one of the elders and heads of Foog, and saying to him how, he put Bam in a specific place. He's trying to go against Foog, and he should be aware, Karaka, that, Bam's going to be powerful. Now, everybody's back together. They're all back together. We do get an end scene. Listen, if anyone does not like the fact that I do not like Rachel, tough. She's a bitch. And as we see in this episode, Dorsey is better. It's a fact. And Dorsey is a better person than Rachel. That's it. Now, what we get, the rest is everybody's back together. They're all partying. Blah, 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 blah. The crux of the episode, or the stopper, is Kang. Or best known, I call him Kang because it's much easier to say his name, because it's Kang. His other name, Kang Hyoyang. But I like to call him Kang because it's easier to say. So Kang is unconscious. He hasn't woken up at all, and that's the kind of worry here. Now, like I said, as I stated, we have Bam's master going up against Karaka, them talking. We have that moment. We have the guy who is heading the workshop being told, stop, buzz off. And we get all those scenes. But the real meat of it is with Kang. We do get a date with Dorsey. And let's be honest here. I'm going to say right now, really, who would you rather have? Dorsey or Rachel? Dorsey. She's more attractive. She's more powerful. Duh. But Bam is Bam, and, Anyway, moving on. We get that date. But we also get the whole argument with Kang. Now, what happened from the Doctor's perspective, and Beta's there too in this scene, which, he's saying how Kang, I don't know if if he's talking about Kang or Kasano. But he says one of them is more powerful than even Bam. But he says that they say that Kang has lost his devil arm to Kasano. Now, this alludes them to try. So they're not going after Rachel. In this whole situation, they're not going after her. We actually have another scene in this episode where Coon's actually talking to Novik and Ron for them to go after Rachel. That's what their job is, to go after Rachel and her allies. Which is kind of funny because, as we see it towards the end of this episode, with the hidden scene, that's actually them coming together. Because, I should probably just tell you guys, Kasano is with Rachel. So you see the whole thing. But that's what he's doing with Novik and Ram. He also puts Dan and Bunny Girl involved in that team as well. Coon. While this is all happening, we actually get an introduction of Coon's brother, who has a hotel and has him staying at a hotel. So they're actually Bam, Coon, Ragnan, and I think the others are, and Rock, kind of like my Gator Boy, Gator Man, are gonna go after Kasano. Because they're trying to bring Kang back to life, to bring him, he's unconscious right now. Kind of like in a coma. That's the gist. That's what they're going to do, and we get the whole gist with the date, and then we go from there. And we end on them cutting Bam's hair. Now, before the end credit scene, we do get a scene with Rachel in the shadows. And then from there, the episode ends. But we get an extra scene. The extra scene is the Traveler with Kasano going through the doorway. And in the background, we have Rachel revealing herself. And Kasano gives her the vial that is containing Emily. And she says, "We're going to save the tower." And that's pretty much the episode. Now, what they allude to is that during these conversations that everyone's having, blah, 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 they find out from the guide that Kasano is on the 35th floor. Is going to the 35th floor. And the 35th floor, Hell Train. And that's what this is leading to. We also get a scene where the guy tells Bam that his master told him to find happiness, you need to be stronger. To get stronger. Now, and that's pretty much everything that went down in this episode. Overall, not a lot went down, but it did result into this is where we're leading to. So I'm definitely going to say 8.5. If the first part was more better, I would have given this a higher review rating this season. Season whole, the most I can give this is an 8 out of 10. It really deserves a 7.5 out of 10, but because the second half went full ham and gave us something decent, 8 out of 10. Now, I apologize that I seemingly don't like Rachel, but the thing is this. Her character, and her motivations, and what she does, and how she goes about it, I don't feel any sympathy for her. Because at the end of the day, she is a villain. I don't care what anyone says. She kills people, she stabs people, she backstabs people, betrays them. She is a freaking villain. And look at how she's dressed with a hood. Like, come on. Now, overall, there's going to be a while, I think, to a good extent, until we get this. Now, the Hell Train, it is a trip. It is a big time jump from Jump Street trip that they go through. They go through a bunch of tests. They get on the train and they have to battle a certain individual. I'm not going to spoil, but it is a tremendous battle for Penn. Tremendous. It is. This is not something he can just, like he did in this season with the workshop. It is far more grueling on the Hell Train. But that's where we're at. Now, decent. It could have been a lot better. My problem with this season is how they treated the first 12, 13 episodes and how they treated the second half. They put all their money in one basket. That basket was the workshop battle. But the other episodes are like, who gives a shit? At least that's my whole gist on it. But overall, not bad, decent. But I think if they really, if they're going to continue Tower of God and they're going to adapt the next arc, they really need to do better. Especially with the Hell Train and what's coming. So, that's what I got for you guys. I don't think I'm going to be doing many episode reviews in the near future. Let me explain. After this, you're probably not. I will probably do 2 shows, 2 animes with episode reviews each week. One being Ubel Blatt, which is on Amazon Prime, and the other being Sakamoto. But I have to wait and see. And if I do it, I'll do it. But after that, it's pretty slim pickings, I'm telling you. I don't see myself getting into the episode reviews at least until summer. Because spring, there's not a lot. It's not a lot for me to just jump in and just start doing episode reviews again for. So I might just do anime series reviews, or more importantly, first impressions and anime series reviews. So guys, look forward to that. I'm going to do some anime series reviews probably this coming week. I'm going to try. There's 3, maybe 4. One being Ron and his dangerous deductions, season 2. One that's big time. The Notorious Talker. Gotta talk about that one. And I think 2 others, but we'll see. This is Balkan Tours. I'll see you guys later. No more Tower of God. But it was nice seeing Dorsey and then Bam go on a date and seeing that we are going to the dream. See you guys later.